video for our How to Do Stuff in Japan playlist. You would have seen a previous video we did on Central Japan International Airport. We did an interactive video on that. Today we're doing a video on Kansai International Airport in Osaka. This is a very popular airport for people coming or going international from Japan. You can get there by bus, train, ferry or car. We went there by car, so you're going to be seeing it from the perspective of people driving there. As you can see, it's reclaimed out in the middle of the ocean. There's a very long bridge running out to it. So quite a spectacular complex it is. So as you can see, we parked in the car park, and in the car park is a pet hotel, which is extremely convenient. If a person happened to have a pet that was going away on holidays, they could park their car in the car park, walk the pet over to the pet hotel, and then head off and check themselves into their flight, and off they go. And then coming back, just pick up the pet and back in the car, and off they go again. This is interesting idea too. Of course, huge car park. We have to remember what floor we're on. So they put the bugs there to help you remember. So we parked on Lady Beetle floor. Let's just remember which floor it was. If you do happen to use a car, write it all down, because it's a huge car park. And if you're going away for a couple of weeks and you come back and just can't find the car, it's going to be a big hassle, because it's a massive car park. So worth writing it down. And then this is the entry from the car park through this sort of promenade area and then into the main complex. Pretty standard airport. It doesn't really need a how-to video, this airport. It's pretty well laid out. It was an award winner by memory. From memory, they won some awards for this one. It's pretty well laid out. Quite a spectacular complex with English-friendly signs all over the place. So fairly standard airport, really. Departures, arrivals, and big halls and so on. So there's a couple little things that are different. We think with these sorts of videos, at least if somebody has seen the airport when they arrive here, it's going to make it a little more relaxing for them if they've already seen it. Oh, just as a byline, have a look at this. The elevator, totally, all the workings are out in the open, so you can see exactly what's going on with the elevator. Isn't that interesting? Or disconcerting, one or the other. Geez, that seems like a thin cable. Yeah, quite an interesting building to be in, and particularly when we have to, international flights, we have to check in so much earlier now. If you've got a couple of hours to kill, it's an interesting place to spend a couple of hours. You'll see these big menu boards showing you where everything is, interactive boards, so that you can search for places or just have a bit of a wander through it, see what's there. There's a couple of food courts, good variety of food. A few interesting places. There's a sky deck and so on, so we can go outside and watch the aeroplanes if you want to. Again, English friendly, so that's all good. This is a departures hall. Fairly standard. Very similar to Central Japan Airport. Similar to lots of airports around the world, of course. Easy to find your way around there. Oh, this is an interesting thing. This is one of the food courts, which is a very good one, but no carts allowed, which makes it tricky, doesn't it? Because, of course, being international airport in the 21st century, you can't leave your bags out there unattended, because some bomb squad will come along and blow them up, won't they? Or confiscate them, or impound them or something. So there's a cart there, but it wasn't ours, of course. So yeah, here's an example of the signs. Look at the signs. Where everything is. It's a pretty easy place to find your way around. Nothing too scary here. All good. Now we've gone through security and we've gone through immigration. So we're on the other side, on the departure side, near the gates. Or we're near the gates where the gates would normally be, but this is where this airport is a little bit different from the standard. Is that to get to your gate, your departure gate, you have to take the little train. They've got a little miniature train that just runs on a short track from here to where the gates are. So we're now in the main terminal building. We're going to get on this little train with the Jetstar cabin crew. And this will take us a few hundred meters away to where all the gates are. Interesting layout for a new building. Hard to understand why they did this. And so we've arrived now at the other end, and here we are. It's just a big row of gates. This whole building is just a row of gates for the aircraft. Sorry about the shaky camera. It's very far away and a very small camera we're using on this day. So yeah, not much here. A couple of cafes and a lot of seats and a lot of gates. And that's about it. A little bit of walking involved there if you happen to be up one end or the other. As you can see, it's a little bit far, but nothing terribly dramatic. One thing, that train, you can't take carts in that train, so this, once you get up here, whatever you're carrying or travelling with, you're carrying on a wheeler. And then you go through to whatever gate you're going to, and fabulously enough, they had massage chairs in there. They weren't being used, nobody was using them, so except this